Today's book is about embracing differences and including others. And I want you to think about what friendship means to you. And today's book is called Be a Friend. So, what it means to be a friend, even to somebody who is different than you are. So, it's called Be a Friend. And this is a used book, and the jacket cover is off of my book. When you open it up, here's pictures of this boy. He is dressed like a mime. I'm sure you've probably seen mimes before. They usually dress in black and white like this, and they have their faces painted, and they pretend things like they're walking up a set of stairs that aren't there, or they pretend like they're being blown away in the wind, or they pretend like they're stuck inside of a box or something like that. They're called mimes. They don't talk while they're doing it. They just use their bodies, their hand, their facial expressions and things to act out something for you. It's called a mime. M-I-M-E. Like I said, this was a used book. This book is written by Selena Yoon, and Selena Yoon signed the inside. It says, "For Abby and Emma, always be a friend." So I don't know who Abby and Emma are because I just bought this book on the internet, but the author signed it. There's her signature. Don't know why. Why did somebody get a book that was signed by the author and then they gave it away? I don't know. Maybe they were kids and they grew up and they just didn't care anymore or something. I don't know. Dennis was an ordinary boy. Look at everything in his closet there. And there's a picture of Marcel Marceau. He was a famous mime who expressed himself in extraordinary ways. Everyone called him Mime Boy. Dennis didn't speak a word. He would only act in scenes. So do you think when people call him Mime Boy, is that a fun nickname? Like, oh, we really like you, Mime Boy? Or are they making fun of him? Like, oh, there's the Mime Boy. Because he doesn't talk and he only acts out in scenes. I don't know. So let's see. What is he acting here? He's acting like he's pulling a rope. He's acting like he's stuck in a box. He's acting like he's riding a bicycle. He's acting like he's going downstairs. Some children would show and tell in class. Dennis would mime instead. So there he's an egg, he's a caterpillar, he's a butterfly, he's a chrysalis. Some children like to climb a tree. Dennis was happy to be a tree. So these kids are climbing in the tree, sitting under the tree. He's pretending he is a tree. But even trees get lonely sometimes. So all these kids are running around having a good time. They're all together, and there's Dennis by himself. Dennis felt invisible. It was as if he were standing on the other side of a wall until One day, Dennis kicked an imaginary ball. And have you noticed in our pictures, everything that's imaginary, that he's pretending it's all a red dotted line? Like that's not a real ball there. That's a imaginary ball he just kicked. And someone caught it. Her name was Joy. So Joy caught his imaginary ball. There was no wall between Dennis and Joy. It was more like a mirror. They saw the world the same way. So she's playing with him on an imaginary teeter-totter there, an imaginary seesaw. Dennis and Joy didn't speak a word. See, they're playing imaginary tug-of-war there. Because friends don't have to. So they're pretending they're sailing in a boat. But they laughed out loud with jazz hands. Wait a minute. Look at these pictures. Do you notice anything about their clothes now? Dennis has had that red heart on the whole book. And now that red heart is on Joy. What could that mean? Dennis has had that red heart on his shirt for the whole story. And now Joy has it on. For all the world to see. What are they doing now? Oh, they're playing jump rope with an imaginary rope. Here's some more imaginary stuff. So there's that heart right there. This kind of looks like his shirt that he wears. And there's that heart. But now Joy has that heart. I want you to think next time there's a kid that you think, that's kind of the weird kid, don't want to be friends with that kid. Maybe that kid needs a friend. Maybe that kid needs somebody. So you can help your friend do things, stand up for your friend, notice how your friends are feeling and do something. Invite people to play with you, ask them questions, give them a compliment, listen to them. Put yourself in your friend's shoes. Why do you think that the author of this book chose to name that girl Joy? Do you think that was just by accident? Or could the word joy, she picked that name purposely for a reason? Okay, this is an AR book, number 181556. 181556.